Hey everyone, I hope you're doing fantastic. And I wanted to pop in today to talk about tapping into your psychic mediumship ability. So, I want to kind of shed some light on some key things that you can do to tap in. And if you are here with us, I'd love for you to let me know that you're here live. And if you're watching the replay, I'd love for you to comment #replay. So, again, I hope that you're doing fantastic. And today we are going to talk about mediumship. So, one of the big questions I get is, am I a medium? Can I actually give readings? Who is a medium? And all that stuff. And so we're going to be answering all those questions. We're going to do live Q&As. I'm going to be giving you mediumship videos. And we are going to be doing a live intuitive play day, all in Mediumship Week. So I'd love for you to join us. It's free. Go to messengerspirit.com/MW or click the link right here in the post so you can sign up for Mediumship Week and make sure you get all the details so you don't miss a thing. So if you are wondering about being a medium, wondering if you really can do this, or you want to learn more about what it really is, please join us inside of Mediumship Week. Now, February here in Messenger Spirit is Mediumship Month. So today I want to talk about how you can start tapping into your abilities. So what is mediumship? Well, mediumship is the act of delivering messages from spirit to someone else. So that means loved ones, spirit guides, those messages can come through the medium and you deliver it to someone else. What happens is a lot of people might have some fear about mediumship, like, oh my gosh, if I become a medium, all the channels are going to be open and I'm going to see spirits everywhere. Or the reverse, someone might think to themselves, I want to see spirits everywhere. No, we don't. We want to have good balance and boundaries. So the first thing I wanted to talk about in tapping to your mediumship is I always recommend training. I recommend really looking at a structure so that you're doing it in a safe, effective way. I see a lot of people out there get really excited. And so when we get excited about mediumship, or we watch shows, or we've experienced it, some people just want to sing, from the rooftops about their mediumship, which is amazing. But we still need balance. We still need boundaries because we're living here in this world. And so we have to have a good balance between the spirit world and our real life physical world that we live in every day. We can't just live in one. We live all in the same time. And with that being said, our physical body and our energy and our own spirit lives in those worlds simultaneously as well. So we want to make sure we're grounded as well. So grounding, structure, keeping balance. I always recommend training because there's a lot of self-taught mediums, which is great, but a lot of times they don't know how it works, or they feel like they just are open. And so they may even share some of their knowledge with others, but they don't really help the people opening up to make sure that they're doing it in a safe, effective way. So creating structure, creating boundaries, being grounded, always recommend training. So that's my first tip for tapping into your mediumship. The second tip is I can talk about mediumship all day long, and I think it's important to learn. I think it's important to understand how to do mediumship, because sometimes mediums don't know how to do it, but I think it's important to understand how it works. But we can talk about it all day long, but you actually have to do it. And so what I tell my mediumship students is I will tell you how it works, but I'm going to kind of push you into the pool like it's time to learn how to swim, or I'm going to push you out of the nest lovingly and make sure that you actually do it. And whenever someone's really looking at developing their mediumship ability, I hear this phrase, I don't think I'm ready. I still need to learn more. Nope. It's all about you can learn how it works, but you actually have to do it. So experience is key. Actually being active in exercising your mediumship is going to be really effective and really important. So it's do the damn thing is what I would say. So that's going to be really important. So the third way that I would say would be really great to tap into your mediumship is to make time for it and have more communication with your spirit guides. Now, if you are a student of mine in the Intuition Abundance Academy, or you've learned mediumship through mediumship immersion before, you know that I always talk about talking to your spirit guides is going to be really key, because it keeps that energy flowing and it continues to keep that energy going, which is really important. So the more that we show an interest and excitement in the topic, and the more that we're actively communicating with our spirit helpers, then our chemistry starts to change and we become more sensitive. So if you're familiar with me talking about your chemistry, you know what that is. And that's basically your sensitivity receptors from spirit they're heightened. So what I get to see a lot in our group, or I'll see these from students, they'll say, gosh, I was watching a TV show and I felt like I had all these spiritual experiences come in afterwards. Or I was really thinking about, my loved one who passed into spirit, and all of a sudden I felt like I really got a sign. That's because where our intention goes, energy flows. So that is kind of, I'm going to say, one, pay attention to what you're watching, right? Because if you're watching something that might be kind of in the scary movie realm, I don't recommend that. In fact, when my daughter was a teenager and she lived with us, she would always want to watch creepy movies. And we had to say no. And it wasn't because of what it was rated or whatever. It was, you're attracting energy into the house that's not great. So we had to limit that. But on the reverse side, the positive side, if you're interested in mediumship and you're just really reading a book, or you're watching this video, you want to take a class, you want to join Mediumship Week, which is coming up February 15th through the 19th, that in itself starts you're increasing your sensitivity. And what happens is your spirit guides really look at you and your interest. And so they're going to be really around you a bit more, and also kind of seeing how committed you are to mediumship, to see if you're going to go on and study with me, or to go on and continue to do readings. So looking at that, okay, you're interested. Let's give you some opportunities. So hopefully that helps. I would love to see you join Mediumship Week in, just a few weeks. So I'd love for you to sign up now. And as soon as you do, you will get an email with confirmation. If you don't get that email, check your spam, but make sure to reach out to support if you didn't get it. But messengerspirit.com/MW. We're going to have live video every day that week. We're also going to be doing some Q&As. We will do a special, it's going to be intuitive reading practice, mediumship reading practice that we're going to be doing for the first 100 people that register. Now, when I say that, I haven't given you the link to register for that specific event yet. But if you register for Mediumship Week, you will get all those details. So I hope that helps you. And Brenda says, how do I sign up? Just go to messengerspirit.com/MW. Christine says, that's my daughter, horror movies. Yes. In fact, when I was younger, I soaked up anything metaphysical. I was always interested in it from a young age, but I had to really learn my lessons of what I was bringing into the house. And whenever our daughter would watch these movies, we're adults now and we're more in that spiritual realm, we'd have to sage, and, we'd have to sage her and clear it out. And it was not fun. So being careful for that as well. Hopefully that helps. So I hope to all see you there, messengerspirit.com/MW. And you'll get more details, but we are going to really go over all things mediumship. And we're doing this, one, because in February we have mediumship, but also it's going to be in celebration of the mediumship immersion, which is going to be opening later this month, which I'm very excited. So I used to teach mediumship in person in Sedona. I used to do mediumship training over the phone in one-on-one sessions. And I was never really finding that best balance. What I normally saw was that the one-on-one sessions, they needed a community support and to continue their practice. And in the retreat setting, it was just that one-time thing and there was no connection afterwards. So we have the mediumship immersion, which you will learn more about later. All I really want you to do right now is sign up for our free week. I think that's going to be so fun. You will get your spirits going, and literally your spirit and the spirits around you. And all the questions that you might have about what really is mediumship are going to be answered. Because in TV land and movie land, there's a lack of education about what mediumship actually is. So we're going to look at that as well. All right. I hope to see you sign up, and I will pop back in next week with another video. All right. Pay attention to your email. You're going to be getting some other mediumship videos coming out very soon. All right. Bye.